Welcome back to Flick Summary. Today we'll be diving into a film titled Don't Breathe. Enjoy the recap. Rocky, Alex, and Money, three Detroit friends, burgle the mansion of the rich owners. They start grabbing the nicest items they can get their hands on after Alex turns off the security system. After finishing, they run and throw a rock through the plate glass door. Rocky resides with her younger sister Diddy, their controlling mother Ginge, and Trevor, who is also Ginge's boyfriend. Rocky assures Diddy that she will secure their escape so they can begin afresh in California. Alex lives with his active police father, who works double shifts at the neighborhood police station and is never at home. Alex searches for wealthy targets to rob using his father's computer connections. Money receives a tip about a man living in a house with more than $300,000 in cash hidden away from one of his connections. According to reports, the man is a war veteran who now lives alone as a result of his daughter's passing in a car accident. Rocky supports the idea because it might be the last heist they ever have to carry out, but Alex isn't on board. Rocky eventually convinces him to give in, because he has a crush on her, despite the fact that she is with Money. The three discover the man is blind after stalking his home. Alex believes that robbing a blind man is wrong, but Money counters that just because a person is blind doesn't make them a saint. Then the man's vicious Rottweiler dog charges the car door, startling the friends. The three start the robbery that evening. The friends proceed to the man's residence. Money gives the dog a drug to make him pass out so they can enter the house safely. Rocky enters first and turns off the security system through a small bathroom window. Money makes fun of Alex for having a crush on Rocky. While her friends wait for her, she comes back and unlocks the back door. When Money ascends, he discovers the blind man dozing off in front of the TV. As he stands up, the blind man hears a sound. He simply switches off the TV and goes back to sleep. To ensure that the man won't hear anything, Money gasses the space. The group of three discovers a locked basement door. They anticipate finding the man's stash here. The blind man is forced to descend to the ground floor as Money begins to smash down the door. Before deciding to draw a gun on the man, Money starts talking and declares that he doesn't want trouble. Money raises the gun to the face of the blind man. As he moves forward a short distance, the man slowly approaches and takes the gun out of Money's hand, pinning him against the wall. Money is questioned by the blind man regarding their number in the residence. Money claims that he is the only one there and begs the other man to let him go. The blind man lets go of Money, but not before shooting him in the neck and head. Rocky hides in the closet as he drops Money's body to the ground. A safe containing his money is opened by the man after he enters. As he departs, Rocky notices the code 2978. After the blind man begins to lock all the doors and windows, Alex goes to find Rocky. They determine that all they need to do is enter clandestinely through the cellar and exit through the cellar door. Rocky first opens the safe and places all the cash in her purse. They move toward the cellar, but the man comes out. He holds Money's gun while the two remain silent. When someone's phone rings, he quickly fires a shot. The man drags Money's body outside as Rocky and Alex go downstairs. Rocky is startled by a woman who is chained to the wall in the basement. Before the woman holds up a newspaper article, Rocky and Alex are terrified and on the verge of walking away. It is revealed that Cindy is the person who accidentally killed the blind man's daughter and was exonerated. She is set free by Rocky and Alex, who then carry her to the cellar door. They open it, but the blind man is already there. Cindy is killed when the gunman shoots and hits her in the face. The man learns that he shot Cindy while Rocky and Alex are hiding. He sobs and screams in anger over her dead body. Alex decides to try to get back to the front door after taking the man's keys. The blind man turns off the lights in the basement, leaving everyone in complete darkness, as he and Rocky make their way back upstairs. As the man fires the gun, Rocky and Alex search for one another. Prior to Alex calling her name, Rocky was about to touch the blind man. Alex is caught by the blind man, who tries to shoot Alex, but his weapon is empty. He is caught when Alex lowers a shelf on him. Rocky and he sprint upstairs. Alex uses a crowbar to keep the door from opening. When he and Rocky attempt to open the door, they discover that the dog has awakened and is prepared to attack. The dog is contained in a room as they flee from it. Sadly, the blind man emerged from the cellar and now attacks Alex. He appears to impale him with garden shears, while repeatedly punching him in the face. Rocky is then knocked unconscious as well by him. Rocky awakens chained in the same location as Cindy in the basement. She informs the blind man that his daughter won't return if he does this. That's not entirely true, he claims. He would have released Cindy after she gave birth if she hadn't been impregnated, in order to give him a child to make up for the one she killed. He holds Rocky responsible for the death of Cindy and his unborn child. He rips a hole in Rocky's pants and takes a baster that is loaded with a sample of his semen. He gets ready to conceive Rocky, but fortunately Alex got up and grabbed a hammer. He frees Rocky by giving the blind man a blow to the head. The man is handcuffed to a pole. She begins to kick him before forcing the baster down his throat. Since the man could easily tell the police that Rocky and Alex broke in, they choose to leave him alone and refrain from calling the police. To exit, the two go back upstairs. The blind man has gotten up when they open the front door, and he shoots Alex to death. Just as the man opens the door for the dog, Rocky bolts out. Rocky tries to get into Money's car before the dog catches her as she runs back there, but she left her bag outside. Rocky tries to trap the dog inside the trunk by opening it so she can escape. She goes outside to collect the money after her plan is successful, but the blind man appears and knocks Rocky out once more. Rocky is dragged by the blind man back to his house to complete his work. Rocky gets a boost of optimism and confidence when a ladybug flies onto her hand. Rocky grabs the key to activate the alarm, which causes the man to become distracted. She seizes the crowbar and repeatedly hits the blind man over the head until he tumbles into the cellar and is shot in the side by his gun. Before the police arrive, Rocky takes the money and leaves the house. Rocky and Diddy are currently waiting to begin their new lives at the Detroit airport. The blind man was discovered alive. Only 2 burglars were reported to have broken into his home, and Rocky had killed both of them, according to a news report Rocky later saw on television. When Rocky starts to feel uneasy, she takes Diddy with her and never looks back.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one.